My name is Francisco Delgado. I'm an assistant professor of English at Borough of Manhattan Community College. I've been teaching writing intensive courses for almost 3 years now. And I teach them because I want students to realize that writing is more than just this product that they have to produce at the end of the semester for a grade. I want them to understand that it's a way for them to track and constantly reflect on their learning processes. One of the benefits of teaching a writing intensive course is you see students start to become more invested in their coursework, in their assignments. They want to do well, they want to see those differences from one assignment to the next. They want to improve. And I think a huge part of that is in writing intensive courses, we stress process over product. We stress learning and growth over a static grade that's just going to go in a book. And I think students really appreciate that.
With the training, I was introduced to a number of innovative pedagogical strategies that I immediately knew would benefit criminal justice students and enhance my own teaching knowledge, skills, and methods. Each year, I enjoy witnessing the development and growth in not only the writing of criminal justice scholars, but of their commitment to deepen and take ownership of their learning. I want students to use writing to unpack and investigate the complex topics presented in our discussions and understand the importance of relying on credible sources in this era of misinformation. I also hope that they come to write with an intended purpose, recognize their own strengths, and commit to further developing these strengths even after our class ends.
Writing holds a secret. It really does. If you think about writing intensive and what writing means, it means that we can help students organize their thoughts. We can also help them express their thoughts. And we can also help them to think about what they're saying and how they say it. But the reality is, at the end of the day, it holds the secret to helping them improve themselves and how they do things.
As I transitioned my courses and my course content to an online platform, I found that the strategies that I learned in my WAC workshops were super helpful. I use what I learned in these workshops, not just in my writing intensive class, but also in my non-writing intensive classes. For example, allowing my students to do in-class, low-stakes writing assignments, and then share those writing assignments with each other in small groups means that I am able to increase the level of peer-to-peer learning. I'm able to pinpoint topics that I need to reinforce with my students at a later point, and I'm able to create a more interactive learning environment.
I continue to teach WAC classes because I truly believe in the principle of writing to learn. I think students really learn the content of the class better when I'm teaching a literature class, like an upper elective or a more challenging class. Students really learn the material so much better when they have lots of opportunities to write about it, whether that's through papers or informal writing, all of the principles that WAC teaches.
While I don't have the benefit of having students be in the same room at the same time and work together in that way, the ability to use the WAC strategies to pull them in with their questions and to pull each other in with their questions, as well as to use activities to build on that inquiry and to build on those informal low-stakes writing activities toward those papers and the more advanced projects has been particularly useful now when students are doing so much work individually and in isolation. And so for that reason, I find WAC to be never more important or never more useful, never more applicable than it is now.
As part of every writing intensive course, students have to do several rounds of revision on their writing. So with each revision, they get to go back over, think about their ideas, incorporate new learning and new knowledge, and you can really see improvement from an original draft to a final product over the semester. And I think it's one of the best formats for formative learning that we have.